Alright, so we're here with the plug test, I guess you can call it. It's really just a dry run for us doing a video. Try to keep it quick, no edits if we can. So we started off with like a torch plug is what they called it. It used to come out of a Predator. And we're actually going to finish with a Predator plug, which is a LG, which is the same as the torch. They got the same number of F7TC. So a torch is what's in it. It made 2321 at 6900. The motor's fresh. It's probably going to pick up power, I would think, as we run it more. But thing is, so we just made 3 pulls on it. That's the last pull. We're going to start with that. We're going to finish with this one so it gets a fair shake. Next, we're going to move on to the NGK BPRS ES. A lot of people run that plug. So I'm going to dump the oil real quick. And we're going to get on. Are you recording?
Yeah.
Anyway, so yeah, we're not taking none of the bloopers out. We changed the plug already. We got the NGK in. I just dumped the oil real quick because it is a new motor and we're fitting a hammer on it. And the customer was nice enough to let us use this motor for this. And I'm not gonna say this is like, take this for what it's worth. I'm not saying that this is going to be anything other than what it is. We're just playing, making a video, changing spark plugs. Might show a difference, might not. If it does, who knows if it's that accurate. But we're going to not stop the camera from here on. We started with the torch plug, NGK's in. I'm going to make 2 pulls on this one, shut it off, yank it out, next plug, 2 pulls, and so on until the end. And when we get done, we'll look at what we got, we'll discuss it, and we'll see. But is it 100% foolproof test? Probably not. It's just, it is what it is. Okay, so not quite as much as the torch, but like I said, who knows how accurate this is. We're just doing it for the fun. So next we're going to the 3910X. Grab some gloves. There it is. I was looking for my other spark plug socket. I laid it in before. was the NGK 3910X. Alright, we're gonna give it 2 pulls. Sorry about the little hiccup. Never fails if you go on video something, the dyno computer decides it wants to crash, but so that's not too bad. I don't remember what the first one was. We'll have to go back and look. I need to start writing them down. But 2346 on this 3910X. We'll go back to our history log. 2 pulls before that, 2317 for the NGK, and then 2 pulls for that, 2321 for the torch. So, I mean, it's so close, like, who would even know at this point? But anyway, so now we got the NGK V-Power heat range 8, which is, I guess, their race plug. All I had was a 1 race old one, but we're gonna stick it in there and see what we got. 23. They're within it's like 2 or 3 tenths of each other. So, and we're gonna finish it off since the torch plug, which is the same number as the LG Harbor Freight Predator plug. Since it had to break the motor in and may not have got a fair shake, we're gonna run it right here at the end, brand new one, and we'll see. And for anybody that may be wondering, we were going to just use regular methanol, but just so happened we're out, so it's M5 is what we're testing all these on, which is essentially glorified methanol with a little oxygenated additive. Some people says it has nitro, but it don't. Nice little pool here. It does not like that plug, but I don't know what happened on the first pull there. So 22.47, that's what we ended up with that. And that's it. I'm still convinced a spark plug is a spark plug. I mean, the 3910X was a little better, but who's to say any of them? I mean, if you're within that much, I don't know. Maybe I would have to test more, but I'm not into testing spark plugs. We did this just to get a video in. Thought it'd be kind of cool, neat. Some people's gonna hate on it and say, you know, should have done this, done that, but really at the end of the day, we don't care. We just want to make a video, kind of show, you know, the shop what we do. We do a lot of dyno testing here. We build a lot of big motors, big horsepower stuff. Don't really mess with the stock stuff a whole lot. And yeah, maybe this will grow into more stuff later on down the road. Main thing is like, subscribe. If this gets built up big enough and I feel like it's worth it, I'll start really getting into some good stuff and trying to make some better videos with some editing and no bloopers. But it's all real life stuff. We kept it real right here, kept it under, tried to make this as fair as I could. I mean, I don't know how you would do it any better, like going back to back, keeping the heat in the motor, but that's all I got. Hope y'all enjoy. Thanks.